Hey, my name is Abigail and I'm a cheerleader. If you're looking a way to stay fit while you're stuck in your house because of the coronavirus, well, follow along with me. And also, if you don't have, I'm going to be using a mat and an air track. If you don't have any of those things, make sure to have like a yoga mat or something. And make sure you're wearing the proper shoes to do what I'm doing. Now this is what I do to warm up. First, we're going to do splits. We're going to do both sides. We're going to hold them for 1 minute. There. You're supposed to stop it.
Why did I just do that?
Because my leg was crooked. Oh, wait, can you start over that? The first thing you're going to do to warm up is splits. Now, if you have trouble keeping your back leg straight, make sure an adult or someone else can fix it. And you're going to hold this for 1 minute. Then you're going to do the other leg. And you're going to hold it for the same amount of time, which is 1 minute. Also the same, if you have trouble with your back leg keeping straight, then make sure someone can help you do that. And for middle split, just make sure your legs are in a straight line. You don't want one back further or one more front. These also then is going to hurt. And don't go down all the way with the wrong form. You're going to hold this one for 1 minute too. Now the second thing you're going to do is bridges. Now, you are going to hold this for 20 seconds. Now you're going to have your legs apart. Sorry, it's hard for me to think. Apart, so then you're not straight out where your back can get hurt. You want it right here. Oh, that's hard for me to read. Now it's time to warm up your legs. Now, first thing we're going to start off with is straight jumps. Now you're going to do 10 of those. Now we're going to warm up our legs. Now the first thing we're going to do is 10 straight jumps. Now the second thing you're going to do is X jumps. X jumps is when you bring your legs straight out. Just like that. The third thing you're going to do is can-cans. Now, you can call them whatever you want to call them, but that's what we call them at my cheer gym. These are can-cans. Wait. Yeah. The fourth thing we're going to do is tuck jumps. We're going to do 10. Oh, dang it, for the rest I didn't do it. Wait, stop. Did you stop it?
No, it's still going.
Oh, stop it, Dad. Now, we have worked on legs and core. Now we're going to work on strength. We're going to do push-ups. Now, a push-up, make sure you have your head out straight and down and up. If it's hard for you to do a push-up, I'm going to show you the modified way. You go up, make sure your knees are up instead of here, because then it's just going to look flat. here, make sure you're going down slow and coming back up slow. And you're going to do 10 of those. Same thing, 10 of the regular. Now we're going to do shoulder taps. You're going to be in a push-up position, looking up. And you're going to do 1, 1, 2, 2. And you're going to do 10 of those. The next one, we're going to do bicep curls. Now I'm working with 5-pound weights. If you don't have a weight, you can work with a soup can or whatever it is
that you have available.
Available. Now, you're going to have your legs out, and you're going to do 1, 2. Make sure they don't come up at different times. Make sure they're slow up and down. Now you're going to do 10 of those. Now we're going to do lunges. Here, make sure your knee doesn't touch the ground, and up and down. Make sure your toe is curled under so then you don't go down. And you're going to do 10 of those. It's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay? Now, the last thing we're going to do is wall sits. Now, I'm going to hold that for 1 minute. Make sure you have a box, also known as a right angle. And we're going to do hands on hips. And make sure if it's starting to hurt, just to do this. And we're going to hold that for 1 minute. And you can increase it by like 30 seconds or 5, but that's your choice. I hope you like this video, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and I'll see you in the future. Now it's time for more with your legs. Now you're going to do straight jumps. You're going to do 10 of those. Okay, now the second thing we're going to do is axe jumps. Axe jumps is when you pull out your legs almost like an axe. Just like so. Sorry. I just have to check my sheet. The third thing we're going to do is can-cans. You can call them whatever you want, but that's what we call them at my cheer down. Now we're going to do...
Ask her how many they're going to do.
Tuck jumps.
How many?
Oh, you're going to do 10. You're going to do 10 tuck jumps and 10 of the last thing. Sorry, I forgot to say. Make sure your heels don't go back here. Make sure they're up. Now we're going to do high knees. We're going to do 10 of those. Now we're going to do butt kicks. Make sure your hands are right here, so then you make sure you're actually hitting your heels to your hand. We're going to do 10 of those. Now we're going to do jumping jacks. We're going to do 10 of those. If you want, you can do more, but that's what I'm just saying. Now we're going to do squat jumps. Make sure your legs at the top come together. And we're going to do 10 of those. Now we started to warm up. Now we're going to start working our core. We're going to do a plank, and we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Now the next thing we're going to do is crunches. We're going to do 25 of those. You want to make sure that you come up halfway, your shoulders are off the ground, and back down, up and down. The next thing we're going to do is 15 V-ups. A V-up, you're going to start on the ground, just like so, and up. And it's going to look like a V. And back down. You want to make sure that your feet are on the ground fully. And you want to point your toes. You don't want to look like this. You want to look like this, and then up, and then down, up. And we're going to do 15 of those. The next thing we're going to do is lemon squeezes. Lemon squeezes are just like the same thing as V-ups, but we're going to crunch, crunch, and back down. Crunch, and back down. We're going to do 15. Next thing we are going to do is bicycles. We're going to do 10 of those. It's going to be the same thing like crunch, and we're going to start pedaling. Want to make sure you're centered. And it's okay if you have your hands down. And we're going to do 10 of those. And if you want to take a break in between, that's okay.